The people of Dornoch in the Scottish Highlands turned out this evening for the baptism of Madonna's infant son, Rocco, in their cathedral. They were rewarded with smiles and waves from the mother, her husband-to-be Guy Ritchie, and celebrity guests like Sting and Gwyneth Paltrow. Our Scotland correspondent, Linda Kennedy, was there.
Last for the big event.
It's thought the ceremony is along the lines of a traditional Scottish christening, and that means amongst all the fun tonight, Madonna must make some serious religious vows. She must promise that her child belongs to God and that she'll bring him up as a member of the church.
After less than half an hour, the couple emerged with their newly baptised son. Madonna bade farewell to the crowd, who stayed despite freezing fog, as this could be their only chance to see the singer. Her wedding at Skibo Castle tomorrow is set to be a very private affair. It was Sting and his wife who first introduced the couple to each other, and Gwyneth Paltrow is reported to be maid of honour as one of Madonna's closest friends. But tonight belonged to her fans, who had a party here, to the sound of 5 pipe bands, marking what's been an incredible day. So many stars in a romantic Highland village, close to Christmas. Linda Kennedy, ITN, Dornoch.
Well, let's go over now to Nicholas Owen at Skibo Castle outside Dornoch, which, as we heard, is getting ready for Madonna's wedding tomorrow. So, Nick, it all looked like a pretty well-oiled operation today.
Well, yes, mostly, Dermot, it was. The people of Dornoch, as Linda said, did get a chance to spot some stars, particularly Madonna, Guy Ritchie and their little son, Rocco. But we learned this evening there was actually an incident in the church. Madonna's security men, and she got quite a few of those, they spotted a man there they didn't think ought to be there. He wasn't among the guests. They moved in on him. He was handed over to the police. He's now being questioned at Dornoch Police Station. We gather that he's 51 years old, unemployed, and comes from South London. No doubt we'll hear more about that tomorrow.
And any idea what's going on behind you tonight?
Well, as you say behind me, this is the gates to Skibo Castle. Well guarded, a couple of security men have been around here, and you can hear the generator going on in the background. That's because a lot of television crews are here. There's a reception going on after that christening. All those guests getting together to drink the baby's health in preparation for tomorrow.
Indeed, the main event. What about the wedding?
Well, we know very little about it, to be absolutely honest. We don't know for certain it's actually happening inside there, but all the signs are that it will. The Reverend Susan Brown from the cathedral, she'll conduct the service, but we don't know what time of day. It could be lunchtime, it could be afternoon, it could be evening. A lot of guesswork, a lot of secrecy here tonight.
Well, hopefully we'll find out. Nick, thanks a lot. A couple who went on the run rather than fractionally lower against the dollar. And now for a look at tomorrow's papers. And many of the front pages are dominated by Madonna's celebrity ceremonies in Scotland. The Times leads, though, on the Court of Appeal's ruling that Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones can sue Hello magazine for publishing pictures of their wedding without consent. The Daily Telegraph has the story about a police constable who's to be reinstated after being sacked for a racist slur. The Home Secretary had upheld an appeal against his punishment. The Independent reports that Kenneth Clarke has accused William Hague of serious errors of judgment in his campaign on race and policing. It pictures Neil and Christine Hamilton today after losing their failed appeal. The Express leads on the adoption ruling for Jeff and Jennifer Bramley, who now become the legal parents of Jade and Hannah Bennett. A funny wee lad is the Sun's comment on baby Rocco's rabbit-like christening outfit. And here's we go. Here's the news. And it's here we go from us. The ITV Evening News is at 6:30.